Complaining rarely feels harmful in the moment. It feels like release, a way to unload frustration, a way to let the pressure out after something doesn't go the way we hoped. I used to think the same thing. If something was unfair, inconvenient, or frustrating, talking about it repeatedly felt natural, almost necessary. But over time, I began noticing something uncomfortable. After complaining, the situation rarely improved. My mood didn't improve either. And strangely, the more I focused on what was wrong, the heavier the entire day started to feel. That's when I came across a Stoic idea that changed the way I saw it. Complaining doesn't just describe the problem, it strengthens the emotional grip the problem has on you. Complaining trains the mind to look for what's wrong. The mind becomes skilled at whatever it repeats. If attention constantly returns to irritation, unfairness, or inconvenience, the brain begins scanning for more of it automatically. Soon, small frustrations feel larger. Minor inconveniences feel personal. And ordinary days start to feel heavier than they actually are, not because life became worse, but because attention was trained to notice only what was missing. Stoics believed attention was one of the few things truly under our control. Where attention rests, emotional experience follows. Most complaints focus on what cannot be changed immediately: weather, traffic, other people's personalities, past decisions, unexpected delays. Many of the things we complain about are outside our direct influence. And when energy is repeatedly spent on what cannot be changed, the quiet sense of powerlessness begins to grow. Not because we lack strength, but because we keep directing attention where strength has no effect. Stoicism encourages a different habit. Notice what is happening, then return attention to what you can influence: your response, your tone, your next decision. Complaining often disguises avoidance. Sometimes, frustration isn't the real issue. The real issue might be a conversation we're postponing, a decision we've been avoiding, or a responsibility we know we should handle. Complaining about the surrounding circumstances can feel easier than taking the uncomfortable step forward. But over time, avoidance quietly increases stress, while small decisive actions usually reduce it. Calm acknowledgement is different from complaining. Stoicism never required pretending that things are perfect. Acknowledging difficulty is realistic. Discussing problems to solve them is healthy. The difference lies in repetition. When words are used to clarify a situation, they create direction. When words are used repeatedly without action, they create emotional loops that keep the problem alive longer than necessary. Gratitude and clarity naturally weaken the urge to complain. The moment attention shifts to what is still working, health, opportunity, support of people, small daily stability, something subtle changes. The situation may not be perfect, but perspective becomes wider. Stoics practice this not as forced positivity, but as balance. Seeing both what is difficult and what is still solid keeps the mind grounded. The goal was never silence about hardship. The goal was emotional economy, using mental energy where it actually improves something. Every complaint repeated without action quietly drains strength. Every moment of calm acceptance quietly restores it. Over time, the difference becomes visible. One path creates constant irritation. The other creates steadiness, even when life remains imperfect. The next time you catch yourself about to repeat a complaint, pause and ask, is there an action I can take? Or is this something I can simply release? If this reflection helped you see something differently, subscribe for more Stoic reflections on emotional control, clarity, and quiet inner strength, and share in the comments. What small habit has helped you complain less and feel steadier?